Yes, it is Marvel Contest of Champions news for Friday the 13th of April. Sorry. Yeah, Friday the 13th, obviously it's a very unlucky day. I've got crystal openings to record today, so that isn't very good at all. My luck isn't as good in general with regards to Marvel Contest of Champions. So, hey, this is going to be a fun day for me. Yay. But there are Marvel Contest of Champions related news stories. Some things that have been hidden away, some that people haven't really cottoned on to, and some that are just downright weird. But without further ado, let's jump into the news stories for today. Our first story begins on the 1st of April, but I completely missed this out, and you might be kind of confused being as, hey, was this an April Fool's? No, Kabam were doing something with regards to Google Play cards, in that if you go to certain sites, which we'll cover in a minute, you do get the opportunity of getting some kind of better thing. So you purchase something and then obviously potentially get a code, and that code then allows you to redeem it for free stuff within the game, usually energy refills and Infinity Wars related crystals, which are either 3-star ultimate ones, so if you're getting a 3 or a 4-star. But there are certain categories of tiers in order to gain some decent stuff from the game. Various tiers are listed here. If you do want to see the full list, then please go to the link in the description, because all news stories that I do cover are in the description. And the main thing to really say is obviously the higher the tier, the better stuff you're gonna get. These offers are available to the 31st of August 2018, so you do have a lot of time. So if you've got a birthday coming up and you want a Google Play card, tell your parents, don't get them from like the sources, get them from the sites that we're going to cover in a moment, because you'll get an added little extra, an added little bonus when it comes to these play cards being purchased. However, not as all as what it seems, because if you go to the individual countries, obviously where you're resident in, you'll see that the end date has changed. There's loads of different end dates for different kind of participating retailers, so do make sure that you kind of purchase. And it's really important that if you're in the UK and you want to get purchasing, you kind of do this pretty sharpish, because we've only got to the 15th of April, which is, well, 2 days from now. My own personal thoughts on this is, yeah, okay, it's nice to kind of add a little bit extra if you are in the market, as I said, for like birthdays and things like that. Or maybe you want to purchase it to maybe give to somebody else, then this could be a good opportunity. However, it is a large monetary value. So obviously some people that are, you know, major whaling out, you'll be absolutely fine with this. It'd be cool. For the people that are just kind of like, you know, they get a limited amount of pocket money, they don't have much of a wage, then it may be not an option for you. Or it may be one of these things where you might say, right, well, you've got a birthday coming up, this is really what you'd prefer to have with your money, is then do some stuff within the game. Or if you're looking to just purchase something, you know, just purchase a Google Play card, then you can do, it's an option. It's not amazing what you get extra, but it's something. And just to give you an idea what it looks like, I've just gone to the mobiletop-up.co.uk site, which obviously, and like I say, and I do stress, if you're in the UK, you can only have 2 days. So the 15th of April is gone. So 13th, 14th, make sure you're buying. If you want to, that is. And the next thing, yes, it's there. So you can see at the top here, this kind of thing. It's mentioning about Marvel Contest of Champions. It doesn't look like it's at all fake. So, like I said, if the option is there for you to buy, then you can do. If you don't want to buy, you don't have to. On to our next story. And I found this and I was like, this is pretty incredible. This is a Marvel Contest of Champions style Proxima Midnight kind of skin for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which is just, it's so cool with the level of detail. But it goes a bit further. Apart from obviously spending the time and effort to kind of create this amazing skin, he has actually created other skins. So apart from creating stuff for Marvel Contest of Champions, there's stuff with regards to Marvel Future Fight. There's an amazing kind of like Hulk Ragnarok style. We've then obviously got the Proxima Midnight. We've then got this kind of cool Xavier, Skull kind of Cyclops, and so many kind of like decent things, even with like Dragon Ball Z. This guy, it does some amazing stuff, so I just want to kind of like send a bit of props his way. If anybody's playing or plays Grand Theft Auto San Andreas or was looking towards skins, then this guy is pretty amazing. He's got a page, he's got a donate page as well, which is cool if you can support him. Then people like this are spending time and effort to make these things for other people to then use. Oh man, total respect for that. Next up is Proxima Midnight. Obviously she's been put into the game, the crystals, blah blah blah. But the main thing to really say is she is being tipped as a top champion, and that's based on damage output. Now, everyone's done a video, I've done a review video, I'll leave a link in the description to mine. There's a lot of things that disappointment from myself. At the time of making the video, I only had about 45 minutes before the champion was removed from my account, and there's a lot of things that I would have wanted to experimented with but didn't get a chance. I don't think I can really justify the expense of buying a load of crystals together, and at the same time I don't have the weekend this weekend to grind her out in the arena. Actually, I don't think I have the midweek either. But the sad times of that is that I would have liked to have experimented more with stuff with regards to, say, comparisons against Star-Lord versus Proxima Midnight. I've seen a few rumblings in the forum where I think people are going to start going, hey, when's she going to be nerfed? But I think the main thing is the champion is around to stay. I think it's still working as intended. It'd be very disappointing if Kabam go down that route to do that, especially because, you know, are we going to see a champion that is going to be a blade replacement based on damage output? I don't know. I'm not going to throw that out there. With regards to synergies, I think Blade still edges it, but with regards to damage output, then obviously we've got Proxima Midnight. So again, like, I think a lot of the community are going like, hey, when's this kind of like Blade replacement coming in, that new champion? We go, oh, this champion's overpowered, because that's what we do. There's a new champion comes in, it then goes all about one champion for about 6 to 12 months, and then there's another champion, and then it's just it's a rotation. It happens. It's a circle thing. But the main thing to really say is, would have liked to have kind of experimented more with, like I said, comparisons with Star-Lord based on damage output, and kind of just a full thing. But 45 minutes was just not enough time for me to kind of get a full video together to do the comparisons and things against other champions and synergies. Next up is shouting out Dave's video with regards to like how to fight Sentinels. His ninja series continues on, fighting from the shadows, coming out and smashing the enemy, and in particular how to kind of like get to the grips, right champions, those kind of things. Go across to Dave's video. It's going to give you some like amazing information that's going to help you against these frustrating foes. And kind of talking about Sentinels, I see a lot of forum posts being closed off. Actually, not a lot of them are actually live at the moment, or some of them are being hidden. I don't know. It's a bit disappointing because there was a lot of kind of talk on one big forum post that was merged, and I can't find that one at the moment. So don't know what's going on there. But either way, if they're here to stay for a while, and if you want to find out how to kick their asses, then go to David's video and it'll give you some amazing information. Next up is talking about the character wishlist 3.0. So this thread usually comes up, I usually talk about this like once in a while, and that's just to kind of like say, hey, there's a place to go. If you want to request a champion on the wish list, then you can go. The link is in the description, and loads of people have different suggestions of champions. Obviously we've got Quicksilver, which has been a champion that people have wanted for a long time. There's a lot of other champions that people have really requested to be in there, but obviously Kabam have to work on some kind of platforms and ideas and testing with regards to making it work. Sometimes I think they need to kind of climb hills before they climb mountains, especially with kind of introducing champions like MODOK, and obviously Sentinel as well, which are two champions which I didn't think ever would be in the game. It would be nice to consider the idea they would be in, but it didn't look like they would ever have a chance of being in. Now that they are, it gives me like some better confidence that we can actually see champions that we really want to see in the game in the future. Obviously Quicksilver being one of them. But if you have a suggestion for a champion, maybe some ideas, then go to the link in the description with regards to the character wishlist 3.0. And our final story is all about rifting. Total riftage, dude, because if you go to the link in the description, go across to the forum post and like have your say with regards to like how lucky you've been. Maybe you haven't been lucky. Let people know, because a lot of people like talking about how their experience has differed from, let's say, this master rift or this rift to the previous rift, the dimensional rifts, because obviously chaos rifts, hopefully people are getting those things that they want, like 5 stars, 5-star crystals, featured 5-star crystals in there, which is cool. Also the 5-star awakening gems, which is the thing that I really hope I'm getting, but no cosmics, unless in my next 5-star opening I get a Medusa. Then I'll be happy as Larry. So that's been your Marvel Contest of Champions news for the Friday the 13th of April. Yeah, not a good day to opening crystals, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to persevere because I want more arena champions. That's the positive outlook from this. But anyway, thank you very much for watching Marvel Contest of Champions news. Make sure you're liking, subscribing for more Marvel Contest of Champions based content. Follow me on social media, links in the description and pinging up somewhere. And as always, I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye bye for now.